Hi Libras, welcome to your reading. My name is Becky, also known as Albino Moonchild on YouTube. Hello YouTube. Alright, so here we go. Let's go into this reading. Alright, if you're not into astrology and tarot and all that other stuff, by all means, block me and move on. I don't need to hear about how things are evil. I think your Bible's evil to me too. So, now that we got that out the way, let's move on to this beautiful reading for you, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever placement, Libra, you have been interested in. First card out we have is the Eight of Wands, followed by the Tower reversed. We have Justice and 10 of Swords. Bottom row, we have the Four of Pentacles, preceded by the Seven of Wands reversed, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength, and we have King of Swords. Can you tell this is your reading, Libra? Alright, first off, let's start with this 4. We're going to do 4 and 4, okay? Eight of Wands with that reversed Tower. Things are moving fast. For some of you, it's moving so fast, it's throwing you off. Throwing you off that you're so scared of change. You're scared of this Tower. It's like you're resisting the change. It's like, Becky, the Tower is like really bad. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. That's very true. The Tower isn't that bad. It brings change. Change that could lead you to something good, okay? You resisting this is only going to keep it coming back, repeating, okay? Because universe says you doing this, it's not working. We are in the year of 9, the 9 year, right? And so this is like things wrapping up, karma wrapping up. In Chinese zodiac, this is the year of the snake. It's time to shed the old skin, Libra, and time for a new skin. All right? There is more than one reason why a snake sheds its skin. I learned this from a conversation with my beautiful friend who loves snakes. She told me that snakes shed their skin because one is, it's old, it's ripping, and then 2, disease. All right? Dis-ease. That snake sheds its skin to get rid of the toxins, of the disease, of the parasites that cling onto that old skin. I feel like for you, Libras, there is something that, like, your skin has toxins or parasites on it and it's trying to shed, but it's like you're scared to. Like, things are just moving way too fast, Becky. And it's like you're holding on, not allowing change to happen. It's like you blocking change. See, this is that, got ghosted, got blocked. Somebody put you on block. All right. So what is blocking? Is blocking karma from finishing up its cycle to lead you towards success. All right. Now, if you do change, you allow the Tower to do what it needs to do, then yes, things can balance out. All the struggles that you've been going through, that especially has been accumulated this past 2 weeks, is going to balance out. It gets to move on, all right? This is like energy. Energy in motion. These are what emotions are, okay? You blocking the flow. It's kind of like you putting it like in a river and beavers start blocking and creating a dam, okay? Now, yes, there are some reasons why beavers put the dam up, okay? There's reasons. But you doing it blocking the flow, trying to redirect the flow. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for you. It's time to move on. It's time to change. The one thing that is very consistent, Libra, is change. Everything else never stays the same. The only thing that stays the same is change, right? Because change is going to come whether you like it or not. And so the advice is, yes, it is overwhelming. Yes, there are so many different things that could play out, but to surrender that. Surrender the confusion, surrender the delusion, just surrender. And I get it, Libras. Like, lately it's been you and Aries having these big old planets come through and kind of just like messing with y'all, right? But I do also feel like surrender. Once you surrender, all these opportunities can come. Okay? Because when you surrender, look at that face on that girl, right? She is finally at peace, realizing there's only a few things that she could ever control. She can't control the universe. She can't control everything else that happens. All she can control is the words she say, the mindset, and where she puts her energy. Okay? So that's what the universe is asking you to do. Alright? With the Strength card and the King of Swords, right? We're asked to be bold, be brave, be courageous. That everything we need to overcome the difficulties, to kick ass with the tower, okay? To kick ass with the tower. Yes, things got to fall. The reason why it's got to fall is because it no longer serves. So to be brave, to pick yourself up after that tower happens, and to move towards what it is that you do want. You get to be spoiled for choice. It's leading you towards success. Everything balances out, okay? And then what? Straight up mental clarity. Mental clarity, you know how to move forward, you know how to work through this. Logic comes kicking in once you've surrendered and allowed things to shift, to move, and to flow, okay? To flow. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Libras. I hope that this message resonated. Sending you so much love and light. Mwah, and peace.